This is another video having to do with the law of vibration. In this one, I'm going to take a look at some time counts. So I've grabbed the soybean chart here, and I've put 5 tone levels on this chart. These are the major points on this chart. The low here in April of 20, the low here in November of 21. Those are both on the A tone. I plotted the E tone in between because that is the so note or halfway point of that octave. We had the major low here on the D tone and the major high near the natural F sharp tone. So I've pulled those tones off the frequency chart I showed yesterday. I'll bring it in here for a second. So here are those tone levels, and we're working in the we're going to work in the A range of the 27.5, 55, 110 to 2440, and so on. So that's what we're going to be looking at here. Now what we're going to do, I've plotted those price levels. We looked at price in the prior video, so I'm not going to go into that here. We're going to add some time counts. So I'm going to set up a time count tool with those A tones as counts. So I'm going to set the tool up for 27, 55, 110, the halfway point between 110 and 220, which is 165, then 220, and then I'm also going to bring in 2 other tones between the 220 and the 440, which would be the quarter point and the half point. So just be adding the 55 and the 110, so 275, and then 330. I can plot 8, so I'm also adding another 55, and that will be the 385 number. That's the last number on the chart. So this is the time count tool. The time count tool plots forward and backward, so we can take a look at how these counts worked in the past as well. I've anchored that right here at the major low. Let me get an arrow here. Anchored that at the major low on April, I think 21st of 2020. You see the blue line is the anchor point. Then we're running those counts in both directions. So you can see the first one is a minor high. Second one is a minor high. Then we get the low off the big correction down. The market starts moving away. We catch a very minor low right here. We catch this high. We're one day off of this low here. We catch a minor high there, and we catch the major high with the 385 count. If we could go one more to finish that octave, we'd go out 85 bars to get to the 440 tone, and that would hit us at this minor high right here in front of a week long down push. Now we're anchoring the A tone frequencies where the price is hitting on the A line. So now I'm going to put another plot and I'm going to move it. I'm going to anchor it at the point here where we touch this A tone at this major low. Here's the same count tool. This is calendar days. I'll show trading bars next. Here's the anchor point where we hit the A tone. We catch a high here. We catch a low here. We catch this low right exactly here after this sharp push down. We catch this high, get a minor high right there. Catch this high here, and we're right on this low here, and a minor high on the last tone there. Now I'm going to switch the tool to calendar days, and we'll take a look back from the same 2 points. Now I'm back at the original A point. I'm showing the calendar days again here. You can take a look at that. Now I'm going to click it into the trading day mode. Now you see the same set of counts, only counted out in trading days. So you can see the difference there. Blue line is the anchor point here. We catch minor low here. This is a little high in here. Missed the low here by a couple days. Missed this low by a couple days. Catch this high. Catch this low. Catch this high. And a high right here, right before the breakdown back to the A tone. Now I'm going to roll this over to our other A point major low from 21. Here are the trading days anchored off the A tone here. First point is the breakout point out of that little consolidation. This one here is a miss. This one's a couple days off the high. This one's a day off this high. This one looks like a miss. This one's a very minor low. And this one is a high. And this one here is in the consolidation. So the calendar days looks a little better. It's cleaner. The trading days a little bit sloppy on the second projection. But just using those A-tones on soybeans, because two of those significant lows were at that A-tone level, gives us some really good points. So if you plotted these out and then ran some of the other tone lines, you're going to get into some good trades here. One thing I would say about the soybeans, from a point of looking at certain numbers that affect soybeans, these numbers are close. These are just the natural tone frequencies, but for soybeans, you might want to look at octaves of 36 and 108. So those two numbers, fairly important in soybeans. That 108 ties to a 432. If you double that twice, 432 is close to the 440 A-tone. Actually, that's a different tuning pitch. That's actually the more harmonic tuning, is the 432 hertz tuning. Right now, we've been conditioned since this was changed by the Nazis in World War II to the 440 tuning frequency, which has been adopted worldwide. The 432 is a better number, and it's probably a better number on soybeans. So if you want to use this type of application, you might want to take a look at that.